And today's starting pitcher, Randy Vasquez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. To third. Wade. Slings it across. One out in the top of the first. That is third. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. Chris, this player's been swinging a great bat, and she's a big reason why they're ahead in this series.
And that's what stars do. They step up big when it matters most, and there's no reason that she should stop now.
And now Jack Peterson, he's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. And they've done it. It's a combined no-hitter. And a pitch. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it's Christian Walker. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. On the ground to the left. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Peterson stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Slade Ciccone. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
At a swing and a line drive at a right field. He's got it, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track. Boog, if she's going to pitch and hit long term, she really can't let either side of the game sink too much. You got to keep contributing across the board. Games like this show she's got what it takes to remain a two-way player.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground right side, Marte in plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in San Diego, top of the second, and now Jake McCarthy. The wind to the pitch. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Wade pulls it in on the run. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And a ground ball to first. Arise steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting it, the catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that one is lifted in the air.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And a pitch. Just missed. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty of this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all. Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. David Peralta to bat next. Three-two now. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
David Peralta at the plate. Inside, almost got him. Off the mark there, and it's 2-0. line of the pitch. Ouch, that one drilled him.
If you want to highlight a portion of the season where he's been really good at driving runners in to score, he can circle his last 10 games.
Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Jackson Merrill stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 4 runs already in the frame, and these fans are into it. And there's a ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Flips the corner, and that is strike 1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Next offering is downstairs. Merrill off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. And that's outside. And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now batting Tyler Wade. This to third. Suarez steps on the bag for the force. And that is the inning. 2 left on. We play 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin Newman. Vasquez back to work. Vasquez, the 6-foot righty, 25 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. So now a chance for Marcus Semien to hit. Semien, big power for an infielder. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. To first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. This is Corbin Carroll. Doubled in his first AB.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a curve is down and in. In the air, center field. Merrill sizes this one up. 2 down.
The batter number 4, second baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air, center field. Merrill snags it, and that's the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So digging in now for San Diego, Kyle Higashioka. So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former 2nd-round pick out of the University of Florida. That one is back. Gone! 3rd home run of the season, and we are all tied up. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Arise in the box now. Take strike 1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
1 on, nobody out, a run in, and this crowd making their presence felt. That one just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. On the ground to first, Walker steps on first for the out.
Postseason games are defined by these situations. Can you get the runner home from 3rd when it matters most? So impressive to see a two-way player dominate like this, and even more impressive that she's able to do it at the highest level of the game. Love what we saw from her in this one.
And that's outside. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind and the pitch. Goes down looking.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today. Well, Boog, you can't ask for much more from your outfielder in that spot. Forced to the ground to make the catch, and nothing changes on the bases. A perfect play.
2 down, nobody on. Splits the plate, and the count even at 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That clips the zone, and the count is 1-2. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the start of the inning. And Jock Peterson stands in. Vasquez back to work. Strike on the inside corner.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. In there, and it's 0-1. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And he deals. In there. Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Gurriel in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. And a good eye there.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
1-2 now. Liner, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. She really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker she's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because hitters are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for her when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite hitters be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And the 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The pitch. And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs, tying and winning runs on base. And the crowd on its feet. Checks over to first. Back safely. And the right-hander deals. That's in there. 2-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-2. Eugenio Suarez waiting to hit for the D-backs. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. And that's downstairs and outside. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That clips a corner. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And another ball.
Boog, she never moved because she never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And here it comes. That's hard hit on the line. And a quick out, number 1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fall off foul. In the air, left side. Gurriel handles the chance.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jackson Merrill will hit next. Merrill, he's been much better on the road than here at Petco Park this year. First pitch misses. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still tied 1-1. Back here at Petco Park, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Gabriel Moreno. Here comes a pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And ball one.
1-1.
And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Line drive, caught. They're behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. The batter now, Kevin Newman. 0 for 1 so far. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Can't make the grab, and it drops. And the rally towel's in full effect. And she walked her on 4 pitches. And it falls. So the lineup flips over. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Strike 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball. 1 left for Arizona. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now, Ha-Sung Kim. With the right-hander back to work. And fouled off. And the pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 1-2 to count. Wouldn't chase that time. Bounce to the right. Marte.
Yeah, and Boog, what gets me is the amount of preparation it takes for her to have games like this. You think about the hours put in between games, the extra conditioning work, and the mental toughness, too.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Now we've got a substitution at third base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jose Azocar. Here's the third baseman, Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 1.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in extra innings. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. And downstairs.
That's a really good take.
Kyle Higashioka on deck for the Padres. With the tying run at second, and here in extra innings. base hit. That'll do it. Across is the winning run, and the Padres walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.